Hello, my IGN is Cat Lover and I'm a Celestial player. I've been playing only ULTRON in Ranked with a high win rate, so I wanted to share 3 advanced gameplay tips on how to make him work in Ranked with double or triple strategist. Keep in mind that this video will not go over what his moves do since I'm assuming you've already played him a tiny bit before watching this. That being said, enjoy the video. The first tip is going to be a weird one, but you want to spam 2 of your abilities, Imperative Patch, which is the drone, and Imperative Firewall, which is the shield. The reason you want to get used to spamming the drone is because whoever needs it will be changing in a fight very quickly. 1 second, your Vanguard could be getting focused by their whole team, and the next your Luna could be getting targeted by a Hela and need healing. The reason you want to spam your shields is because the cooldown is only 10 seconds. This ability gives 75 shields to yourself and 55 to any allies near you or the healing drone. 10 seconds is an insanely short cooldown. If you just spam it off cooldown, you'll get insane value with how many shots you'll be blocking. On top of that, you'll build ult charge from blocking damage. The only time you would want to save this is if you know a dive hero like Spider-Man is on his way to your team and you need to counter it. Otherwise, you should literally be using this whenever it's off cooldown, even if no enemies are nearby. You never know when a shot might come out of nowhere. The second tip will be on positioning in general. There are 2 ways to position on ULTRON. Firstly, you can be super far from the fight. This is good because while your primary beam has some fall off, the last hit will always do 75 damage. That means you can snipe enemies from very far away, further than any other hero, including Hawkeye and Black Widow. You also have literally 0 risk of dying by playing really far and really high. The enemy would waste their time trying to shoot you, and most of the time, they won't. One thing about being far is that you can't place your drone on any allies. You have to get close to place it. However, the range is basically unlimited on it staying on an ally, so you just need to make sure no walls get in the way. This position is good to take when the risk of dying is high. You can provide almost full damage by healing your team and doing good poke damage, but your risk of dying is almost 0. Or if you're extremely down and getting in would guarantee your death, like this clip. I'm keeping Wolverine alive and providing damage, but the enemy team cannot get to me. The other position you can take is actually the opposite of the first one, by sort of playing as a Vanguard. Obviously, you risk dying here, but you just need to use your abilities wisely to stay up. The idea behind this position is to bait enemies into attacking you and then using your abilities not to die. It's also got the advantage of having your beam deal the full 150 damage because you're so close. This position is good to take when you're at an advantage and have a low risk of dying already. You can get huge value by beaming all the enemies. So basically, try to assess your own risk of dying and how the fight is going and play either close or far based on that. The last tip will be on how to use his ultimate, which heals allies for 480 health per second and does 150 damage per second, while healing yourself for 240 health per second. There are 3 ways you should use this ultimate. First of all, you want to use it as a counter to other ultimates, whether defensive like Atom and Rocket, or offensive like Strange or The Thing. You build ult faster than most of these characters, so denying high value ults like those is a great trade-off. Most of the time, you can tell when an ult you can counter is about to come out, like this thing running right in. Try to fly up and away so that you're in a position to shoot your own ult at your own teammates. Another good use is to keep your team up after they've already engaged. It's not like Cloak ult where you can use it to push your team in, so you should wait for them to be fighting and losing health and then pop it right away so you can shoot at them from a safe spot. The last use of this ultimate is to keep yourself alive if you're dying early in a fight. It's not as hard to get or as valuable as an ult like Cloak and Dagger, Luna, or Rocket Raccoon, so you can just use it to save yourself and kill whoever is targeting you. Think about it this way. Instead of losing a strategist on your side, the other side is losing a duelist or whoever may be on you. And those were 3 tips on how to play ULTRON into any comp. Feel free to leave feedback in the comments and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.